Now, the first time I went to Japan, though, I wanted to do two things. I know there are a lot of things to see in Japan, and I'm sure, I mean, you could spend a long time there seeing everything. The two main things I wanted to do was I wanted to sit in on a recording session and watch them do it the way they do it. Because as I said, it's very different from the way we do it. And the second thing I wanted to do was get the chance to meet Romi Park, who played Ed in Japanese full metal. I really wanted to meet her because she was supposed to be a guest at Anime Expo the year before with me. We were both supposed to be at Anime Expo. And at the last minute, something happened with her travel visa, and she wasn't able to come. I bought her a gift. I was so excited to meet her, and it was really a disappointment when she wasn't able to be there. So when I knew I was going to be going to Tokyo, I told this Square Enix friend of mine, if you can figure out a way to help me sit in on an anime session and maybe get the chance to have dinner or have a cup of coffee or whatever with Paku-san, that would be awesome. He did both. I sat in on the recording of a series called Bamboo Blade. Anybody know Bamboo Blade? That was what they were recording over there. And you know what was really fun? The best part of that was I'm sitting in the control room, and the woman that's translating for me is sitting beside me, and she says, "You see director beside you, director? He assistant director for metal." And then she's like, "You see so-and-so," and she'd point out different people. "He did this on such and such show." And all of them had worked on other shows that I had been a part of. Then, they took a break, and she said, "Would you like to meet the cast? You would like to meet the voice cast?" I'm like, "Yes, please." So we walk into the studio, where all of the actors are sitting around smoking and chatting, having a little break. And she gets their attention. And in Japanese, she basically says, "This is American Seiyu, voice actor, Broly, Dragon Ball Z, she listed several, and then she said, Edo-san, Hagane, I don't even know them. Right, Full Metal Alchemist. And all of a sudden, and I'm just standing there, I have no idea what she's saying, except occasionally I would hear Broly, or something that I recognize. And as soon as she said Full Metal Alchemist, I'm looking at this cast of these actors, and their eyes get really big. And they turn and look at this one girl, one sweet little girl actress in the back, and she starts jumping up and down. She goes, "Winry! Winry!" She was the voice of Winry. And she comes running and hugs me. And then another girl pops up and goes, "Rosa! Rosa!" And we're hugging, and then we're taking big pictures. We look like a baseball team, And it was really fun because while we didn't speak any of the same language, clearly we had a connection. It was really, really. So then, that was the first thing that I wanted to do, right? Second one was meet Romi, and they arranged for dinner in Roppongi, which is like the nightclub area of Tokyo, for me to have dinner with Romi and with Seiji Mizushima, who directed Full Metal Alchemist. So we met at this place, and she comes walking in, she has an assistant with her, and I mean, again, you just hit it off. You feel like you have this unspoken connection. To have created the same character in different languages. And I was carrying with me the gift that I had bought for her. I dragged it all the way from the States to give it to her. It was a cowboy hat. It was a really nice, well-formed, black, felt because I saw pictures of her online wearing cowboy hats. So I knew she liked them, and I was from Houston. So I thought this is a perfect gift. So she opened the box, and she puts it on, and we're taking pictures, and we're hugging each other, and eating food, and having a great time. And one of the last things she said to me was, we left the restaurant, and we were standing out in the street waiting to get into a cab. And she looks at me. Stand up, sweetheart, because I remember you're a cute little tiny girl. She's about this girl's size. So cute, Romi, so cute. She looks up, she goes, I want to go United States you. I want to do convention with you. I'm like, oh my God, Romi, yes. You know? So I was like, we have to do a convention together. I was telling her, we need to do it, me and Romi. And I know exactly what we should call it. Two ends are better than one. You guys, oh my gosh, we are way out of time.